Dear colleagues, my name is Isabel Núñez and I am a PhD in the University of Cadiz, and I'm going to present a conference paper called Beyond Boundaries in Foreign Language Learning, Attitudes Close to Gender Equality. This paper is inside the symposium named Multidisciplinary Glances to Gender Equality and Studies. The most representative keywords regarding this paper, called Beyond Boundaries in Foreign Language Learning, specifically attitudes towards gender equality, are attitudes, critical thinking, gender equality, of course, and foreign language learning. Gender equality is considered a cross-curricular topic in the educational system of Spain. Its treatment is regulated by a set of plans and programs which fosters equality in education. This paper introduces a social topic in foreign language learning through a PBL, project-based learning. This approach is focused on topics close to students, close to social and civic competence as a curricular element called key competencies, and active use of new technologies from a critical thinking view. Gender equality implies a lifestyle and a commitment with society. Then students become active learners and thinkers with an active participation along the teaching learning process, especially in foreign language learning where communication takes place. This involves a learner-centered approach as well, because we plan from students' interest, students' participation, and students' involvement, especially with the treatment of social topics such as gender equality. Such topics implies the active involvement of those students in order to develop not just critical thinking but also attitudes. So firstly, we plan from a PBL implies to take into account students as the center of learning. So their interest, participation are actively promoted, what means attention to diversity, and finally an inclusive education of all of us. Secondly, planning a challenging question takes place in a PBL as a unifying thread that crosses all the contents of the PBL, in this case regarding gender equality. So, planning a challenging question as main guide of the project implies to gain a variety of knowledge and skills from active listening to communication where takes place soft skills. Soft skills are a set of those skills in which students develop the right ones in order to have a successful communication, which is very important when we talk about gender equality in lessons and in the educational context. So, the PBL is usually guided by a complex question to the students. Then students gain cooperative skills and knowledge. Consequently, this paper aims at research questions: how to gain students' knowledge and skills with a topic close to their interests based on gender equality. And number 2, how to engage students to respond to a challenging question and gain advantages of a PBL learning regarding gender equality. Therefore, the main advantages of PBLs, especially regarding social topics such as gender equality, stay in students' engagement towards the English lesson, improves when we deal with topics close to their realities, in this case, gender equality. It considers that a positive attitude towards gender equality provides a committed behavior of citizens, or in this case, students, because we work in the educational context. Therefore, this paper consists of a learning proposal in order to satisfy different learning styles and paces based on the treatment of a social topic such as gender equality from project-based learning as a meaningful approach in order to include all the students and make them active learners and thinkers. Then, this is a learning proposal to adjust children's attitudes towards a gender equality view and modify gender attitudes regarding its cognitive, affective, and behavioral components in favor of equality. Finally, we must remark on this conclusion and these learning proposals in relation with research and what educational implications takes place. So this is the end of this conference paper. Thank you very much for your attention. Hope you find it interesting.